Conservative new media viewers, tennis fans around the world, what's up? It's me, PFV, and we're here to report that world number 4, Rafael Nadal, has fallen today in the third round of the Barcelona Open. It's an ATP 500 tournament that's played on the clay court surface, and he lost to Fabio Fognini of Italy, I believe. Final score of the match, 6-4 and 7-6 for Fognini. What happened in the first set, no breaks of service until the 10th and final game of the set. Fognini broke Rafa there. That was the first break of the match, and he took that set 6-4. In the second set, Rafa broke 3 times, and Fognini also broke 3 times. That held up until we went to a 6-6 tiebreaker. Fognini got off to a strong start in the tiebreaker. He went up 3-love and then was up 6-3. But Rafa came all the way back from 6-3 points down in the tiebreaker to tie it up at 6 points apiece. However, Fognini was serving at that point. He won his next point to make it 7-6. And then Fognini closed out the match by breaking Rafa's serve to take the tiebreaker 8-6 and to wrap up the set 7-6. So congratulations to Fabio Fognini. This is actually the second time in a row and the second time this year in which Fognini has defeated Rafa on clay. The other time was in the Rio tournament. I believe I can't remember the Rio Open. I don't remember the name of it. That's also an ATP 500 level tournament. So all the focus now, of course, turns to Rafa, and we'll try to get you a video of match point and put it in the put information in for that video highlight in the video description below the video player as soon as we can. All of the attention now turns to Rafa. There was a lot of really good feelings and positive momentum that Rafa had coming out of Monte Carlo. He finally started looking like himself again. But, of course, he lost to Djokovic, but Djokovic is playing on a higher level than everybody else right now. And so it kind of was like, okay, now Rafa can kind of get on track, get himself back in the mix, build himself up as we lead on to the French Open. This is definitely a setback. Fognini is not a bad player. He's ranked number 30 in the world right now. He's been as high as number 13 in the world. He seems like a pretty good clay court player from what I observed today. Obviously, he's had recent success against Rafa on the surface, but I think you're starting to see a little bit of the diminishment of Rafa's aura on clay. And I think that's a big part of his greatness on the surface. Just nobody thinks they can really hang with him on the surface. And now you're starting to see more of these lower players kind of breaking through against Rafa or having some success on clay. And not just somebody like Djokovic, but of course, Ferrer beat him, I believe, last year in one of the clay tournaments, and Isner took him to 3 sets in Monte Carlo. So it's like playing tug of war, and Rafa's getting pulled closer to the middle. And so more and more opponents are going to feel like they've got an opportunity to do something against him on clay. And obviously that's not what Rafa and his fans are looking for. Still, Rafa appeared healthy. He played pretty well. He is going to be 29 years old in a couple of months, so he's not 22 anymore. Age will diminish your physical capabilities, especially for somebody as physical as Rafa is. We'll just have to see where things go from here. I believe, what is the next tournament? Madrid? I think Madrid will be the next upcoming tournament. We still have Madrid, we still have Rome, and then, of course, the French Open itself. So, look, I'm still not ready to write Rafa off. I said that in the video about Djokovic versus Nadal at Monte Carlo. But this is a setback. If Monte Carlo was a step forward, this is a step backward. And I'm sure other opponents, potential Rafa opponents, or people who would like to be able to get something done at the French Open, including Novak Djokovic, are going to look at this and they're going to feel a little bit better about their chances against Rafa. And as far as Rafa is concerned, he and his team, Uncle Tony and his guys, they just need to just try to keep Rafa healthy and keep practicing. Keep practicing, keep working. There's still a good amount of time before the French, and we're still playing best of 3 sets here rather than best of 5 sets, which almost nobody has been able to defeat Rafa in that type of a format on clay before. That is it for now. Hope you're having a great day. We'll keep you updated when there's more information to report. I guess now the favorite at the tournament would be Kei Nishikori, who is he won fairly easily today, earlier in the day, over in Spain. So best luck to him and best of luck to Fognini and the others still remaining in the tournament, which also includes David Ferrer. That's it for now. Talk to you later.